the effectiveness with which Tunisians and Egyptians used social media tools to get the world's attention on their side. Granted, you know, Tunisia, Ben Ali was brought down in less than a month. Mubarak, I believe, was 23 days. And so, you know, you're talking about things that happen fairly quickly. And so, you know, the media and the world really didn't lose their attention span on that, you know, unlike what we're seeing in other countries right now. But I think that, you know, activists in those countries really leveraged their, you know, their ability to get the world's media to report on what was happening and to make sure that everyone witnessed. People used Google Earth to sort of, I think they call it Google Earth bombing. I know it's the wrong word to throw in there, but to throw photos and images onto the presidential palace so that when average users go to Google Earth, that's what they see at the presidential palace, these videos of police brutality and things like that, instead of, you know, the positive things that the regime wants you to see. And so people were familiar with the tools and had been using them for years, whereas in other places, I mean, I think Syria and Morocco are two different examples, but places where protests continue and the world really isn't watching as carefully. I think that not all of the elements for success are there. I mean, part of it, I think, has a lot to do with the internet users, so fairly low or lower internet penetration in those two countries, fewer bloggers, but then also just the fact that people have not really harnessed these tools successfully in the past, and so they're not as likely to have success this time. And so in terms of, you know, can we export the success of Tunisia and Egypt to these other places? I think it would be very difficult because I think that very few of the other elements are in place.